Hello, beautiful beings, multidimensional, revolutionary, divine beings. I pulled two cards today from the deck that my soul sister Stacy gifted me, Earth Warriors. Honor the light and hopeful heart, see her sign. I like to pull the card and just look at the image and feel into the image rather than reading the message, and the message can be so profound as well. Honor the light. Just this really beautiful multi-dimensional images, honoring and aligning to the light that is deep within my heart and expanding that light through all of my limbs, through my fingertips, to be the light, through my feet, to walk that light, through my mind, to always come and align with my center, to shine that light into others. And then a beautiful white buffalo woman, hopeful heart, see her sign. She has a beautiful buffalo in her heart space. And her eyes are closed, and her third eye is booming this beautiful light that we can connect to our own visions and allow those visions to be in the heart so we can see and feel everything we see, and to have the hope in the heart, the hope for truth, the hope for wisdom, for love, for devotion. In the last couple of weeks, and also in the last whole summer, I spent a lot of time sitting in the sacred space with other sisters, and reflecting on that creation of sacred space in our lives, the ceremonies for sacredness, for wholeness, for holiness, sacred space within our own hearts, a sanctuary, a temple, recognizing that our own bodies are the sanctuary, our own bodies are the temples where our souls abide, where we return time after time, we come back into ourselves. How can we stay present always in our bodies? How can we remember that wholeness? How can we continue returning to our own holiness, our sacredness? And for us, women, mothers, grandmothers, sisters, daughters, we have that responsibility to bring the sacred space into not only our own bodies, but also anywhere we go. And to remember that sacred, ancient technology of love that is constantly regenerating in our hearts, on our daily lives. The desire to sit together, the desire to sit together in silence. There's so much chatter going on in the world. How can we be in silence within ourselves? How can we be in silence with our loved ones, with our sisters, with our brothers, with our spouses, our partners, with our parents, with our grandparents? How can we honor all that is present in reverence, to remember the reverence, to remember the gratitude, to give thanks for little things that support us on a daily lives, to speak the words of love and compassion, to transmute pain that we feel, to witness each other, speak and cry and weep and moan and sorrow and grieve, and also celebrate each other in joy, in pleasure and bliss. to remember who we are, to continue finding ourselves as we return time after time into our temple bodies, to hold hands with each other, to sing, and to heal through our songs, the songs that come from the heart, that come from the belly, that come from our open mind as we merge back into our wholeness. We remember ourselves, we listen, we hear, and we continue walking our path. We continue returning, we continue remembering. And for me, I am so inspired to really recommit to bringing that to humanity, to bring this into my family, to sit together with my family. You know, it's in the religion that I used to belong to, there was such a thing that was called family home evening. And it's similar to that. It's very intentional, sitting together and closing our eyes and just sit in silence and to feel what is present, even if it's just for a couple of moments. You know, my 12-year-old daughter, she's protesting. She doesn't want to sit together. She doesn't want to hold hands. Her hands are sweaty. She just wants to lay back. You know, she's just really rebellious against this beautiful, sacred practice of honoring the circle, honoring each other. And I know this may take time and with patience, and I know I will help her to remember, to reawaken those sacred parts of herself where she remembers to come in and to desire that connection with each other. There we can say just simple one word of gratitude, and we can say a simple I love you, and I love you, and I love you. And that is my commitment. That is my practical commitment to bring into my life more, to sit more in sacred sanctuary, temple space together, anywhere we go. It could be in your living room, it could be in your kitchen dining table, it could be out in the mountains or down by the beach or in the forest, wherever we are, just bringing that remembrance of holiness, of sacredness, of all that is true, of all that is sovereign, aligned, recalibrating our bodies, our souls, our minds into oneness, into love, so we can continue walking our path with more ease, with more support. And the bravest thing that I have ever done is to help myself remember, to reawaken to my full, infinite remembrance and potential of who I am, how I can serve the world, how I can bring through me that power of remembrance and activation of our soul, of our magic, so that I can do all the brave things that I have been doing, overcoming all the brave things that I have already overcome in the way that I'm still holding on and they're still standing in my way, but I can collapse it all and release it all, and I am free, and I am whole, and I am holy. And I'm here to fully bring that liberation for others, so then we may all remember who we are, remember our magic, remember the sacredness of humanity. Because the humanity right now is going all over the place. And there's more and more of us that are seeing that, and we're bringing it into these sacred spaces together. And we're not alone. We're not alone in our practices. We're not alone in our struggles. We're not alone in our celebration. And we can feel each other when we are together. And that is sacred. And I am recommitting to bringing more of this sacred work into the world through my physical body as I return to myself time after time and I ground into the earth and I allow myself to rise and also return and to merge into this one bright, radiating, shining presence and essence of all that is divine, of God, Goddess, and all that I am. So, this is what I wanted to share with you today. I love you all. I'm sending you always that regenerative, ancient technology of love. With so much gratitude and honor for your time, your energy, and bringing it. And I'm here in service to all that you need. Many blessings. Blessed be. Hello, Rochelle. I am just complete. I love you, sister. Blessed be.